Dang, jumped out. That's a nigga.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
No one saw this coming. The tension between Gervonta, Tank, Davis, and Terence Bud Crawford had been rising for months. But backstage at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference, it boiled over. Tank confronted Crawford face-to-face and threw a punch, sparking chaos as security intervened. What was meant to be Canelo's spotlight moment turned into a viral scene.
Being thrown, there's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for the Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller.
But why was Tank even at the press conference? Coming off a controversial fight with Lamont Roach and facing legal troubles, why insert himself into Crawford's moment? Is he chasing real challenges, or just going for clout to stay relevant? The tension was intense. Canelo and Crawford faced off for the cameras, Canelo glaring at anyone daring enough to step up, while Crawford smirked with calm, dangerous confidence.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head, too.
Every media question had bite. Could Crawford's speed and ring IQ match Canelo's size and power? Was he truly ready to enter such a dangerous weight class and achieve the impossible?
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
While all eyes were on the stage, a storm quietly brewed backstage. Gervonta, Tank, Davis showed up unannounced, unexpected, dressed casually but clearly determined to make a statement. He wasn't there for pleasantries. Tank came for Crawford's attention and was ready to get it by any means necessary.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. If everybody including with him, fuck.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
Witnesses say Tank spotted Crawford stepping off stage for a brief break between media duties. Cameras weren't recording in that corner, but many eyes were. Canelo's team, Crawford's entourage, and event staff, all watching as it happened.
Last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today.
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
I mean, bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not.
Tank walked straight up to Crawford, skipping any small talk, and got right in his face. Then, in a split second, he threw a punch, not a tap or playful jab, but a full swing. Security rushed in immediately as both camps shouted, and within moments the fighters were pulled apart. Let's rewind. It started when Tank, in his usual confident style, claimed that moving up in weight, he could easily beat Crawford. For Bud, a fighter who's conquered multiple divisions and become undisputed at 147, that was pure disrespect. Crawford responded by questioning Tank's competition and challenging the strength of his resume.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at. All right, I'll welcome him.
At the gala, Crawford's sharp jab about Tank's no-show was a subtle flex, showing he sees himself on another level. Tank fired back, bragging about his star power and earnings, but Crawford refused to let him steal the spotlight. The feud hit at a wild moment. Tank had just announced he's retiring after 2025, leaving only 2 years to secure his legacy.
5 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
With a fighter like Tank, fans crave huge matchups to cap off his career. A fight with Crawford would be the ultimate send-off, an epic clash between two generational talents.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to squawk today.
But while Tank seems eager to make the fight happen, Crawford remains unconvinced, and for good reason.
Gave a little prediction on the fight. Talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. Talked about the punch resistance. What do you think of Tank's assessment today? Could he get it in the future? I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamel. Could you ever do that? Is that too much weight?
What, 168?
Yeah. Right.
So you got Canelo winning then, right? Then definitely. If he fighting at 168, definitely.
Bud has nothing left to prove. He's already undisputed in 2 weight classes and is considered one of the top pound-for-pound fighters today. Still, Crawford hasn't closed the door. He's open to the fight, but only if Tank moves up to his division.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
Before Tank even comes into the picture, Bud has business with Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford is chasing greatness, Tank's career feels unstable. He's still one of boxing's most electrifying punchers, and his name draws attention, but his momentum is fading. His recent arrest, though behind him, still casts a shadow, and the Lamont Roach fight, meant to be a showcase, ended up as one of the most underwhelming performances of his career.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
That's a big moment in
With the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
Nice combination from Roach. Resting here. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. Got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting popped.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
Roach didn't just survive, he made Tank look flat. Fans started questioning Tank's conditioning, strategy, and even his drive to dominate.
That's, I know, is the got in his eye, but they should have countered it. They would have countered it, it would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
Seemed a little distracted in the fight.
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he's like, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same shit. When I fought Andre, that shit was burning my eyes, so I cut that off.
And now, instead of focusing on a major redemption fight, Tank is busy talking about Jake Paul.
Were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Sure, it's a big payday, but it clearly shows Tank is chasing money, not real competition.
Didn't say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fight?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove, bro.
And storming backstage to throw a punch at Terence Crawford only adds to the idea that Tank is losing focus.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up. He done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Here's the reality. Tank Davis is small compared to Terence Crawford, and even tinier next to Canelo. Crawford already faces the challenge of moving up to fight a bigger man, and Tank forcing himself into that scenario looks like a mismatch waiting to happen.
Over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
This is boxing, where size counts, not always, but especially at the elite level. Crawford's speed and skill help, but he'll still face a bigger, heavier man who can pressure him relentlessly.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
Another thing to note, the Canelo versus Crawford buildup is already intense. Press conferences have been tense, with Canelo showing he doesn't respect Crawford's chances, or the notion that Bud could move up and take his belts.
Respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And, like I say, don't f with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Sonder fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh.
He pissed me off.
Orbital.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So
Crawford has responded confidently, pointing to his undefeated record and dominance in every division he's entered.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. I know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it. On the streets, I'm me against anybody. I ain't never going to say another man going to whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
So when Tank showed up at that event, it wasn't accidental. He knew cameras would capture it. He knew it was Crawford's moment. And maybe that's exactly why he wanted to steal it.
Going up those weight classes to face him, you know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro. I don't be wanting to. How these guys is. Then you get hurt against
Magimov?
Who?
There you talking about
Gamboa.
Crawford got touched by Magimov? Is that what you said?
No, he got flipped by
Gamboa?
Gamboa, right?
Yeah.
Right? How the fuck is he's looking this strong over the past year? I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now. That's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm always.
No detail. Open up.
And that guy that's a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
You're talking about Victor Conte.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conte?
Yeah. And he the owner of the snack shit, right? And he went to jail for it. Now it's like.
It's all over.
You know, you see Earl, I don't want to throw him out of the bus, but you see Earl said some things like that, like about the people using steroids, but
yeah.
He don't want to say no names, but come on, bro.
At the end of the day, money talks, and Tank gets it. He knows a fight with Terence Crawford, even if unlikely now, would sell huge, spark endless debates, trend on social media for weeks, and generate massive pay-per-view numbers.
He fighting for the money. You ain't saying Mayweather the promotion trying to make the most money off of Tank possible. You saying he fighting for the money.
If he said he went in there 0 times and requested the big fights, obviously he don't really care about the big fights. He just want to get the money, in which he's doing a good job at.
I mean, maybe he just let his team, come up with who they think should be next for him, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there. Because anytime we see him, hear him after a fight, well, got to sit down with Calvin and the team and Floyd and London, and they gonna come up with whatever's.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next uploads. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.